everybody out there, how's it going? Today I want to share with you 3 very simple tips on how to reduce bloating. We've all been there, done that when we're just like so bloated, but I'm going to share with you 3 things that you can do to help to reduce that. And actually, I've been talking to quite a few people lately specifically about bloating. It seems like there's been a lot of people who are like looking for things to ease this, and so that's what I want to help with today if you are in that boat, okay? If you are in the boat of bloating, the bloating boat. Okay, moving on. The first thing I'm going to share with you is something that I have talked about time and time again, but I will reiterate it again, and that is probiotics, okay? Probiotics are extremely important for, especially if there is bloating going on, because a lot of the time what's happening is that there is a bit of a bacterial imbalance happening in the gut where there's too much bad bacteria and they feed off of things like sugars and undigested food particles. So it really helps sometimes to take a good probiotic supplement, and that'll help to re-inoculate the good bacteria and bring a bit of balance to the digestive system. So right now on hand I have this one by Progressive, HCP70. It's a human strain. In my one of my previous videos, my supplement collection, I actually talked about this probiotic, but my favorite probiotic would be HMF Forte by Genestra. But besides taking an actual probiotic supplement, even just fermented foods, these are things that you really want to incorporate into your diet on a more day-to-day basis. So things like kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir, if you've ever heard of that, that's a fermented dairy product, more of like a fermented yogurt. Kombucha, I talked about kombucha, which is a fermented tea beverage. It's like a fizzy, effervescent tea beverage. I talked about that one in my Healthy Spring Essentials video. I can link that one down below. I love kombucha. It is so tasty. You can make it at home. I mean, you need the bacterial culture to start it up. A lot of people think that yogurt is an excellent source of probiotics, and it's not really the best source, especially if you go for a lot of like the store-bought types, like, you know, a lot of those ones are just really high in sugar. So if anything, if you're gonna choose a yogurt, choose just plain yogurt, just plain, and sweeten it with fresh fruits. The next tip I'm going to share with you is something that you may not know, you may or may not know, and that is to stop chewing gum if that's something that you do on a more regular basis. And the reason for that is because when you chew gum, it actually sends a signal to your brain to start secreting enzymes and stomach acid to prepare to digest food. Because when you're chewing gum, your body thinks that you're going to swallow and it's going to begin digesting food. But what happens is you're not digesting food, and so it's tricking your body and it's causing a lot of digestive problems, which leads to bloating, and also which compromises your body's ability to have that sufficient supply of stomach acid and enzymes which are required to digest food. And you actually are ready to digest a meal, it can lead to a lower supply of that. So that's why chewing gum can cause a lot of bloating and gassiness for people. The last tip I'm going to share with you is one of my favorite medicinal herbal teas, and that is fennel seed tea. Fennel tea is great. It's in the same family as fenugreek and dill, and these herbs help to actually expel gases in the digestive system, so it can really help to ease bloating and to ease gassiness, and it really helps quite a lot. I have taken fennel before and it's great. It feels really great in the digestive system. So fennel tea I love. I've actually been recommending fennel tea quite a bit to people lately who have been asking me you know, what can they take for bloating, and it really does help quite a lot, so I implore you to try that. So that is it for today, guys. I hope that these tips helped you. If you have any questions, leave me a comment down below, and that's about it. I will see you guys later.